Revelio.
It's been ages since I've sent an owl back home. My father will be worrying. Perhaps next week.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
She's a muggle, so of course that makes sense.
Oh.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily special, as far as I can tell. It's some sort of Have a look if you're of a mind.
I don't understand why people... Banishment being difficult. It's only one incantation. Evanesco. There, that's it.
Revelio. Revelio.
How rare a member.
Yes, but what good is knowledge, when you really think about it?
Well, I've yet to understand how one is expected to do the homework for Bin's class, since that would require staying awake for it.
What does it matter whether we even do our homework? I just want to be a baker on Carnival. I don't think anyone requires much.
Revelio.
The only place I'm able to concentrate is in the library.
Revelio.
I tried to transfigure my parchment into a blanket. Once done that, would have been fine if I hadn't caught fire.
If I can just stop vanishing my guns when practicing Evanesco, I think I can get an iron configuration.
Someone's bound to solve the riddle of the empty painting soon.
Revelio. Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about... Revelio.
I think transfiguration.
Stirred clockwise.
Revelio.
That's the
Off on
last
another
time I have a
adventure,
pollution
are we?
idea that I don't write down.
Revelio.
While I remember, don't forget to give me that one. In case I don't see you.
Oh, there was something else too.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Professor Weasley is a marvellous teacher. Never requires us to write more inches of...
I thought potions required precision, but transfiguration makes potions seem easy.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio. Revelio.
Someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do have
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
The people I feel sorry for are the ones.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. What are you doing up there?
Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Protego.
Stupid Tiger. Complicated.
Levioso.
All of my students were this adept. I do enjoy it.
Levioso.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Leviosa!
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel. Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Revelio.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Revelio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Anyway, anyone can find a dead person to look at. She's a little liar.
Professor Hecat is an enigma. I think she used to work for the Ministry. Wonder how she ended up here.
Madam Scribner doesn't tolerate any nonsense, so I find the library is the best place for concentration. Well, she doesn't even read.
Revelio.
I sent a love letter to an old
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! I can talk about this. What do you want? You make a point!
Revelio.
Once my sister sent me a howl.
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Do you think they'd actually bring in a Dementor for defense against the dark arts?
Revelio.
Professor Howden's going to quiz us on rare water beasts next week. Can't wait to tell her I actually saw a Kelpie in one.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio.
I wish I could simply kill him.
It all baffles me. I've been sending owls to my mother, pleading with her.
Protego. Lumos.